Hey folks, welcome back. So today I'm going to go take a really quick peek at one of the colonies. If you can remember, about 4 weeks ago I put a medium size 5-frame nucleus colony into an 8-frame size garden hive. So I want to take a real quick peek just to see if they're making any development on the frames. And also while I'm there, I want to add a medium honey super on top of one of the double deeps. Come along, and thanks again for tuning in to follow my progress. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Please do so. I appreciate it. And let's go take a look. Okay, so here we are in the sea yard. You'll see we got 4 very active, strong colonies. These are the double deeps that I last inspected. They're due for another thorough inspection. And the colony on the right there, that's the colony that I'll be adding a medium honey super to. And in the middle of this box I have the frame that wasn't fully capped. It's mostly capped, but there were still spots on the ends. So that frame is in the middle, and I have 2 foundationless frames along with the rest of the frames having plasticell foundation inserts. So as I mentioned before, the colony that we put into this 8-frame 4 weeks ago, they are doing very well. They look happy anyhow. So I might as well put this box onto this colony first before I open this one. So real quick, I'm just going to lift off this lid. Inner cover is stuck on top. Again, we got a pretty good bee population up top here. Each seam is full. So on the next inspection, I'll have to come back with some deep frames, and we'll be pulling these out just like I did in my last video. So there we go. So that looks pretty sexy for now. One consideration, I don't know if any other beekeepers out there have had experience of it. You may see, well, probably not because of my shadow, you may see the gap. See the gap between these 2 boxes? A way to remedy that, that's not a good thing. Moisture can get in there, robbing from other bees can get in there potentially. So adding a piece of tape, I might come back here with some black duct tape and just add a piece of tape to seal up the cracks. But we'll play it by ear, see how it goes. Let's take a look inside of this little medium here. She seems to be really active. It's in the mid-80s here in Florida. This is Sunday, February 17th, I believe. Okay, so we're just going to take a real quick peek inside of this one. I'm just going to take the lid off and look down in between the frames. I'm not even going to lift the frame out. I just want to look between the frames, see how the bees are doing. 4 weeks ago is when we put these bees inside of this bigger box. So let's see how they're doing. Okay, so my setup here on this one is I have, again, this 8-frame ventilated screened inner cover, and I have a queen excluder over top of it for some reason. Queen is not on the top, so that's a good thing. So I'm just slowly peeling this thing away. And we'll see the quick look inside the frames. Oh yeah, they've already expanded out. This one here on the edge is still not developed. But it looks like we have some bees, so they're doing fantastic. Again, this is an 8-frame So this is all ready for another box. There's pretty good number of bees. And these are deep frames. I don't have another 8 frame deep, I only have 8 frame mediums, so that'll have to suffice. But let's go ahead and close these girls back up. And you know, I was thinking about it while I'm here, I might as well just take a really quick glance in here. I'm pretty sure these bees will need another box, but let's just take a look. So this colony here is nice and packed. Of course, it's cross-combed a bit. Okay, so in summary here, that inner cover was starting to get pulled apart and it was upside down, so the bees had burr comb drawed on it. But luckily I got it off all in one piece. All 10 frames are packed with bees. They're ready for more space. So I'm going to continue to clean more frames, prep some more deep frames. I'll come over here and add a second deep box. And while we're at it, we'll inspect the frames as we move them into the new box and make sure we pull out surplus honey. And there we go. So that's all, folks. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Always a challenge down here in Southwest Florida trying to keep up on these honeybees. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I appreciate it. Have a good day.